Hello, I'm Bood and welcome to episode 5 of Surviving Salford City, my Director of Football Club Challenge series, a series where I have no power, where the class of 92 are not only owners of Salford, they're my bosses, but they also have all the important jobs. So yeah, it's hard for me, but it's been different. I'm still enjoying it. Hopefully you're enjoying it. That's why you're back. If you are, smash that like button. And do you know why you want to smash that like button? Because today we're in our 20-week scan with our second child, and that's when you find out the sex. We already have a boy, and we're going to have another boy. So I'm going to have 2 sons, which is pretty cool. That's 2 new Manchester United fans the world needs. Don't really need any more, do we? Got that many. But it's going to be another 2 little reds when they're a bit older. I'm going to take them to Old Trafford. I'm also going to take them to Stockport County. I might even take them to Salford. I want to experience all kinds of football, and hopefully you're going to experience some good football today in the live com. We've had 4 so far. I think I've drawn 1, lost 3, have I? And this is probably going to be the hardest because we're in the Championship now. And it's going to be tough. It's going to be really, really tough. So I can't wait to share with you the first half of the season. So I think, yeah. Let's just get stuck into it, eh? Well, as you know, in episode 4, we kind of bottle jobbed it. Last game, all we had to do was win. I changed the tactic, which might be foolish, to a tactic that's worked really well on my journeyman. But, you know, maybe I threw it on him a little too late. It didn't work out. We got beat off Sunderland, and obviously we got promoted, which is great. I'm in the Championship, and we know we're financially backed by a lot of rich men. But I'm not in charge of that money. I think if I was in charge of the money, I'd feel confident I could do well, just going straight up in the Championship. I wasn't 100% here because I was starting to feel maybe the squad's getting away from Nicky, and it was quite big last year. The trouble is, there's players I would have kept. I think he's released. Not offered new deals. We've lost some big time players. He's brought in players. It was going to be a whole new challenge. I think we've had it easy really the last 2 years. This was going to be the real test, I think, this season, because the Championship, man, it's tough. So these are the players he released, or he didn't decide to renew the contracts, and there's some good ones. Rooney's gone, quite a few. James Wilson's gone. So I lost a lot. Mulholland, one of the first players Nicky Butt signed. He was decent, but you know what I mean? That's a lot of players to lose. Now, don't get me wrong. He's been busy, and he spent quite a lot of money like he normally does. Now, he spent 8.25 million. We haven't really recouped any. He sold one player, Elvis, to Barnsley, our rival, our new rival. A couple of lads gone out of freeze and so on. But, you know, he's spent some money. He's bought some decent players, so let's take a look at him. So we again have loaned Japet Tanganga from Spurs. One of you guys who's a Spurs fan told me he's a very good prospect, and he's been good for us. Hopefully, you know, we can step up to the Championship. We've signed Niall Ennis on a free, 22 years old, is a striker. Got a bit of promise. Nice free signing. He's come from Wolverhampton Wanderers. We have a new right back, Aaron McGowan, 25. So, you know, he's not buying oldies just yet. But, you know, he's a decent player, really. I don't know how good he'll be in the Championship. He's come from Hamilton. But, you know, he can play multiple positions, which is always helpful. We have a new central midfielder, attacking central midfielder, which I'm quite happy with. Again, a good age, 26 years old. It's Jack Payne. He's come from Middlesbrough. He looks good. But obviously, you don't know a lot of these guys until you see how they play. From Leeds, we have a new left-back, 28-year-old Belgian, Lorenz de Bock. If you're a Leeds fan, you might know if he's any good. I think he looks good for us. Good to see if he's any good in the actual Championship. So far, so good with the ages. Nicky's starting to buy decent age players, because at first he was signing a lot of oldies, wasn't he? This guy's a right winger, can play multiple positions. I mean, he doesn't look that good, but as a squad filler, I think Jack Bryan from Watford should do okay. This is the third Jack we've signed, and it's Jack Robinson. He's 27 years old. He's come from Sheffield United, and I think he looks brilliant. I am very happy with this purchase. Another left back. Nicky likes a left back. I don't think we need him, especially after we just signed the last guy, but we've signed Yuri Ribeiro, 24-year-old Portuguese player. And yes, Nicky Butt. Leave it to the computer, and the computer's a genius. Another left back. Sam McCallum. I mean, he's worth 3 million. He's come from Norwich. He's good. But why buy 3 left backs? So let's have a look at that squad balance. Well, we've got 2 good goalkeepers. We signed them both last year. Obviously, Jaskalainen and Sam Walker. Back 4 is looking great until you get here. He's a centre-half. I'm struggling. We never replaced the right back last year. He's bought 1 million left backs. Look at this. And I'm sure one of them might cover there. if I really need to. But great centre halves. But really, I mean, this is the tactic we switched to. I was umming and ahhing whether to keep it, but going forward we look strong as well. Obviously, star rating depends on you, where you are in your squad. This doesn't reflect doesn't mean we're the best team in the league. In fact, with this algorithm, I don't know if you can see, the computer thinks we're going straight back down, that we're the worst team in the league. So the computer looks at all the stats, doesn't it? And it does the maths itself, I'm assuming, and compares you to every other squad in the league. Now, I always know I can punch above that normally, but I can't even get my little advantage usually with staff. I can't even do that. And I keep moaning about it, but it's weird for me. It's the weirdest save I've ever played. Like I said before, I've done transfer ones where I've just had to use the academy, but that's fun. You can still do other things like get staff in. With this, 18 left backs and no right backs. What the frig is Nicky Butt doing? Now, we've got money, got quite a bit of money. I mean, like I said, this club is financially backed. The class of 92 are rich, and I made it to reflect that. Lim is the freaking owner's a billionaire, so they do invest. Let's just hope he fills that slot in at right back. But did we have a look at the striker? Who's going up top now? We've lost Rooney. Well, it is, of course, now Lennis, who we've just seen. He's apparently my best striker. I don't know if he's championship ready, and he's fleshing out a bit. It's too many weak attributes. So, with this board and its pressure, what do they want? Well, they just want us to fight bravely. They're getting to a point now where they're being a bit more realistic, and they just want us to stay. Fight bravely against relegation, stay in the league. I think that's achievable. I'm just frustrated. FA Cup be competitive. Carabao Cup reaches the second round. Obviously, I'm not bothered with them. You might know from seeing me play other saves that when it's about the league like that, especially surviving in a league, I don't care about cups. If you get knocked out, you get knocked out, man. Just concentrate on the important stuff, and that's not getting relegated. The club is doing a lot to improve itself, which I like. I don't know if we talked about this last time, but they're expanding the stadium. We're doing new training and youth facilities, which is great, and they've done that before, so they're all about spending the money and improving ourselves, because that was the thing. I think the infrastructure needed it, and if we keep going up, we're going to need it. And if we stay in the championship, we need a bigger stadium. You need to keep growing when you rise through the leagues quickly. So yeah, that's good. And pre-season was good. Again, this is something I normally do myself, but I'm not. This is all in the hands of the guys at the top. It's nothing to do with me. They're planning my friendlies for me. And it wasn't bad. I mean, we ended up playing Real Sociedad, which I quite like the idea of that, and we drew with them. That was quite cool. At home, destroyed Macclesfield. The staff, though, I'd like to improve it over and over again, keep making it as best as can make it, because it gives you an advantage. And he did quite a lot early doors, but then he stopped doing stuff. It's like we're not getting more slots, they're not expanding it, they're not bringing in better coaches. So that is one of my worrying parts, especially because I don't like this, and I know for a fact I could do a better job. So maybe it's harder for me, and then that's a good thing. Maybe it gets boring, doesn't it? If I just come here, I play this game so long, I do the same things, I've got a blueprint, I boss it out, and I usually do quite well. So it'll be interesting to see how I could do this season with the out of shape squad, as in like unbalanced, and not the best staff. Now we jump back into the 8th of August, and that's because Nicky's been busy. He's been signing some players, so we'll take a look at some of those players. The first one on a free. He signed 3 players, by the way, all on a free. The first one is Josh Harrop, ex-United academy player. I think he's been at Preston for a few years. He's finally signed someone over 30, and he decided to sign Sam Hutchinson from Sheffield Wednesday, a defensive midfielder who can cover in defence and in central midfield. I like him. He's got some key attributes I like. Next up, we signed another central midfielder, a good player, 30-year-old Connor Hurry. I can't say his name. From Aston Villa. I think he is a very good player. So with the transfer window shut, that was it. He didn't get me right back. Annoyed. But it is what it is. Anyway, this is how we've started. And we started pretty well for a team favourites to go down. We have got some quality. We probably spent a lot more money than a few other teams in this league. But then you're also competing against some teams. They've got Premier League players that have dropped down. I've got Premier League money still. Parachute payments. So we started off really well. Undefeated. Drawn 2, won 4. One of the games was this. I think it was the 3rd game at home. I was looking forward to it because of the battles we had last year and the fact that they, did us a few times, didn't they? Especially with the league. So this was a big game for us, and it was great to get a bit of revenge. It was very even statistically, as in practically dead even, but we scored the goals, man. So yeah, Very, 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 very happy. But I'm happy today. I'm having a son. 2 sons. Deserves a like. Hit the like button. Now, this is the first round of the League Cup last year, and we absolutely destroyed Sunderland 3-1. So, when I saw that we'd drawn Sunderland again in the first round, I thought, pah, easy, freaking peasy. And then we got beat on penalties, and I've talked about this maybe in this save, and a few other saves, how I have a lot of luck in penalties. I think my ratio, I've said it before, is probably 7 wins to 3 losses. Well, finally lost. I've been on a really good run. It's been a while since I've lost a penalty shootout. And I don't do anything special, I just think I've been lucky. We should have won the game though, I believe. I think we should have. They scored a bloody equaliser in the 90th and then win on penalties. So they're very, very lucky there, Sunderland. But if we jump forward to January, let's get to the important part. You'll see our luck in the early part of the season ran out. We took some teams by storm, but we're starting to find our level, I think, which isn't a relegation team. It's more mid-table, which is way more realistic. And I'm okay with this. We started off well, but I'm okay with this. And we find ourselves in 13th. We've lost 8, drawn 9, won 10. We're doing okay. Defensively, we joined 6, which I don't think is that bad. I think we defended pretty well. Going forward, we have lacked a bit. I think we are lacking a real good striker, good championship striker. But you know, it is what it is. You've got to build on it. I never expected to come into this league and dominate it and go straight up. I definitely didn't. But you know, if the board are happy with this, that's the most important thing, and I'm happy with this. Now we have expanded the stadium, which is amazing. It's brilliant. It's now nearly just short of 8,000, 5,000 seats. Got a good standing area. Great day out for football. Come down to the peninsula, I recommend it. Like, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I will be going next season. I've got a new series starting. It's going to be football related. I won't spoil it too much. It's not Football Manager related, but it's going to be maybe a 4, 5, 6-parter where me and my friend are doing this series, which I think will be really good. So if you enjoy football, I think you'll still enjoy it, even though it's not Football Manager. So keep your eyes out for that. And Salford City will be involved. And again, obviously the January transfer window started, and Nicky Butt was busy. As in, he signed 6 players that all came in straight away. So he was doing the business. He's never stopped, to be fair. And he spent obviously a bit more money, probably, what's that, £1 million maybe, on 6 players. Has he finally bought me a freaking right back? Let's find out. So with the first player, no. But Jack Hendry, he's 26. I like him. He's got a couple of caps for Scotland. Looks like a good centre-half. Good age. He signed another centre-half. Tommy Smith, bit more experienced, from New Zealand, from Derby. We have a left winger, young Andre Green, only 23 years old. He's come from Aston Villa. I think he used to be a bit better than this, didn't he? I mean, he's got room to improve still. He's probably got a year or two. We could maybe get him a bit better. Now, I complained I know right backs, so get prepared for Nicky Butt going all fucking TTT again. Anyway, first one, Ruben Freitas, right back, Portuguese, 29 years old, from Reading. And then I got another one, Josh Dacres Cogley. I like that name. 25 years old. He's English. He's from Rotherham. Again, brilliant. I've got 2 right backs, finally. But you know, Nicky, he likes to work in threes. What do you want? A left back? I'll get you 17 of them. What do you want? A centre half? I have 25 brand new centre halves. I need a right back, Nicky. I need a right back, Nicky. I need a right back, Nicky. Well, you said it 3 times. I have 3 of them. Do you know what I mean? We're getting very posh. Really big balls over in Salford. We're going to go in at the 3rd round now in the FA Cup. No more first round or second round with all the peasants. Straight in at the 3rd. And we won, beating Leyton Orient 2-0. And in the 4th round, we've got a beatable team in our division. They're rich, somehow. And it's Brentford, who we've played already and beaten 2-0 away in the league. Niall Ennis, so I've had my doubts over, but the kid ain't bad. We dominated him though, so I felt confident. This don't mean anything though. Anyone can beat anyone in the championship on the day. But you know, it gives you some confidence that we can maybe get to the 5th round of the FA Cup. So also have a look at my massive squad. Well, it's not mega massive. Some of the guys he's bought me, some of the weaker ones that are now weaker anyway, I've dumped down a bit. It's up to him to get rid of them. We are overloaded in certain areas. Not right back. Totally fine. Sorted at right back, Nicky. Striker. Get me a striker, Nicky. I've got no one over a 7, but I don't really expect it. Goals wise, Ennis 8. You need a 20-goal striker in the championship to be, I think, up there. Pushing for a playoff spot. But I'm not about that this year. Let's build something. Me and Nicky were a team. He listens to me. He does exactly what I say. Just takes him 2 years to freaking listen to me. Anyway, so yeah, that's the squad. We're doing okay. And to be fair to him, he's added to my coaching team. Brought in Andy Cole, which I was quite excited about because he's a decent attacking coach, 16 attacking, and it's Andy Cole. Although I'm one of them United fans that doesn't take kindly to players, no matter if they're at the end of the career, going to your rival. So Peter Schmeichel, I loved him until he went to play for City. No love for him. Carlos Tevez had a freaking shirt with his name on. Burned it when he went to City. Andy Cole, loved Andy Cole. Treble winning genius. He was underrated. One of the best strikers ever. Should have been an England superstar. Some of the goals he scored. Check some of Andy Cole's goals out. Tongue twister. He was brilliant. And then he went to City. Massively disappointed me. So anyway, I forgive him. He's now a Salford boy. So obviously we're roughly halfway. There's a lot to play for. You know, I'd like to stay where we are. Get higher, that's great. I don't really want to go much lower. So what kind of game have we decided to do a live com with? Well, a game came up. I thought it looked quite good. And I wanted to do it in honour of the guy who inspired this series, Joe Page, long-time subscriber and a very good friend. We've become good friends. This is his idea. And I loved it, so it's all his fault if you hate this series. So I thought, why not honour the man, and let's play his beloved Derby County. Now Derby are a few spots below us. They're in 17th, we're in 13th. We are the favourites. You know, it may be some people don't see it as a massive game, but I just think it's special for Joe. I like Derby. They're a massive club in my opinion. Definitely should be and could be a Premier League team. So even though they're down there, they're always going to have a good team, good fans, good travelling support. So yeah. But can I break the hoodoo against Joe's team? Can we win a live com? Come on! Welcome to the Peninsula Stadium live from Salford, and this is the team I've decided to play, and this is the tactic I've decided to play. I play this. I've been switching, you see. Why not? I've been trying different things, and I've been using this one more at home, quite attacking. And I've got another one where it's a bit more of a triangular defensive midfield unit when we're away, and you know we're doing a job. We're doing better. We're not getting relegated, like the press said. So this is what we've gone with. This is the team I've gone with. Hopefully, they don't let me down. Don't let me down. Out onto the pitch. Pitch looks lovely, by the way. Do you reckon it's going to rain? Probably will. We are near Manchester. So yeah, I'm having a boy. I've already got a 3-year-old son. He's called Fletcher. Top little lad. I thought he was going to be a girl, and we had a boy. I kept having dreams, you see. And then this pregnancy was completely different than the last one. So we've just been convinced that this is a girl too. It's not. It's a boy. Anyway, can we score straight away? Come on, Ennis. That was weak. That was weak. So yeah, I'm going to have 2 sons. I always wanted a daughter. I would have liked the complete set. Just to be different. It's different. I've already had a son. It'd be nice to see what it's like to have a little girl. But it is what it is. I'm not having any more kids. The wife said I have to have the snip. But we are getting on a bit. We've had our kids late, you see. We were party animals, me and my wife, and I'm not lying. In our 20s, we liked to party. Went out. As cringy as that sounds, we dabbled in various things. Even into our 30s, to be fair. And then we decided to have kids late. But I think I've done it the right way. I've got friends. Oh, long ball out to the right. Come on. Come on. Oh, we're still putting this pressure on. McCullen on the left gets it back into the danger zone. And we've got a goal from Andre Green. Yeah, so as I was saying, I've got friends who had kids when they were really young, 17, 18, 19 years old. So their kids are now becoming old teens. And they're going out now. Old, like, oh, I'm living my youth. I'm going out. You've got to stay in. And I'm thinking, yeah, but you look like an old person going out to old people clubs. I went out when I was young and cool. And now I'm old and I can't be asked. I go to the pub now and again, maybe, when they open. I'm fine. I'm happy now. I'm old. So I believe I've done it the right way. But anyway, can we get 2? Come on, boys. Pressure is on. Come on, Derby. Hey, where are you? Who are you? Hey? Anyway, here's Hull. I can't say his name. How do you pronounce that name? Evans now. Dilly-dallying. Got 3 men on him. Derby are playing football like little kids, you know, when they swarm to the ball. Oh, what are you doing? Somehow Tentanga has got it back. Got it into the box. Has a shot. Has another shot. It's pinging all over the place here in the rain at Salford. See, unfortunately, though, I couldn't go in again, Joe, because of coronavirus. So I've missed all the scans, which is unfortunate. But the wife said, don't tell me the sex. She got him to write it in a book. And then when she came out to the car, we just opened it together. And both our faces were like that. What? A boy? Anyway. Oh! Ennis! 2-0. In the last 2 leagues we've been in, we've had all these games against teams that should have been beaten and we've lost or drew. I come to the championship, which is way tougher. We dropped some points. This is the lottery of a live com. Do you know what I mean? I mean, don't get me wrong. We could blow this easily. It ain't over. It is not over. But it's just nice to share a win, hopefully. So don't let me down, lads. Nice pass. Don't miss. Killer. Killer. This tactic, man. Now, I'm not saying it's perfect. They don't always work, obviously. I would be top of the league. But it's the players I've got sometimes. But I think as a tactic itself, I think it's got potential. Maybe a few tweaks, it could be better. I don't know how much you'll see, but I just think sometimes when we attack with real creativity, and I like that about it. Anyway, 3-0 up at half time. This game's easy. So I've been nice. I'm not always that nice, especially at half time, but I've been nice and I liked it. I got full greens. I told them to keep it going. I like how you're going. I like how you're playing. Don't let me down. Got some real good standout performances. Right, we've got an highlight. Bloody hell, 10 minutes to go. I was chatting away. I was looking at my players' average ratings. So what happens with this game sometimes, it's non-stop, 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 and then sometimes you get nothing. I've got it on decent amount. I'm not got it on key highlights or anything. Anyway, can we get another danger ball? Should have finished that in this. Should have finished it. So make sure if you haven't, catch up on Palermo. I have got a new rebuild coming out after that. I don't know how many more Palermos I'm going to do. There might be in maybe 2. And then I really can't wait to get into the new one. I've got all the graphics ready for the new rebuild. It's in a country I've not done yet. I've done Germany and all that. A few of you are asking me about England. I've finished with England. I've done that many English teams this year. I feel like you just repeat yourself. I like going to new countries, seeing new players that you don't normally see. Do you know what I mean? It's a big country. I've not done it yet. I've done Spain. I've done Italy. I've done Germany. I've done England. So maybe you can guess. I don't know if you'd be able to guess the team though. If you can guess the country and the team, I'll give you a gold star. A pat on the back. Anyway, let's go away. Oh, also my journeyman. New club. I'm at a crossroads there. I don't know what to do. A lot of you want me to do different clubs and stuff. You keep saying, go here, go there. I can't go anywhere unless there's a job. But I've been offered a job, but it's a bit different. So if you're a fan of the journeyman, let's wait and see if you like my decision, which I haven't made yet because I haven't played it. Anyway, can we get another goal? Putting on a bit of pressure here at the death. No highlights for the entire second half, and then the last 10 minutes, I feel like it's been non-stop. Here's Ennis. He's found the guy I can't pronounce. Oh, he's found Andre Green. Andre Green should have cut it across. Should have cut it across, mate. With seconds to go, can Derby get a consolation goal? About 30 seconds left, and they're on the attack. They've done some decent things. Like I say, I don't know how much you'll see. I edit a lot out. But they've not been good. They've not been good enough. We have definitely been the best team, and we deserve that. Most of the action was in the first half, but who cares? Job done. 3-0. Finally got the monkey off my back, and we've shared a victory together. Not only should you like this episode, because I'm having a newborn baby boy. Just one. Like it. Become a patron. Thank you very much. Comment down below. Well, that was good, wasn't it? We've upped our position to 10th. I like that. We're on 42 points. We are not far off a freaking playoff place. We're not, are we? How's this championship 19th in the world? I'm not being funny, but I reckon the championship is better than the Cyprus League. So, of course, my next game is going to be Brentford in the FA Cup. So, wish me luck for that. We'll see how far I can do with that. And then, again, like I've been doing with this series, is we'll just see how it goes. We'll see if we get to some kind of important game. Maybe we can get in the playoffs, and I'll save the playoffs for a live con, maybe. Or maybe we'll just, if it's mid-table, nothing's happening, I'll just pick one of these games. Leeds would be good. I'm a United fan. I'd like to play Leeds. There you have it. We've won one. Finally. Come on. Episode 5 is over. Smash the like button. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you're going to come back. Because if you don't, the series finishes, so make sure you do. Tell your friends. Share my stuff on social media. Follow me on social media. Why not? Go and find me on Twitter. And get to know me in the comments. Let me know what you think down below. I hope you're all well and safe. Like I always say recently, it's a weird time at the minute. Everything's gone a bit tits up, hasn't it? I'm not going to tell you what I believe in things, but yeah, it is what it is. But also, just be safe. Stay well. And for me and my family, soon to be 4 of us, we wish you all the best and booed. I'll see you next time.